新西兰渠道市场部经理 Dominic Fletcher. Hi Dom.
Hello.
Looking a bit nervous over there. 还有 Snyder 家用电器系统专家Robert Knight. Hi Rob.
Hi everybody.
Yeah, welcome to the webinar today. 以及新西兰的华人电器行业协会会长 Paul Lan. Hello Paul.
Hello Lily. Hello everyone. 大家好。
他在新西兰有近20年的电器专业的经验，欢迎大家加入到今天我们的公开课。那么在今天公开课直播的前半部分呢，施耐德的3位嘉宾将分别分享民宅电器设计上的一些新动向，包括电器布线和电车充电桩，以及符合市场需求的新的产品选择，还有时下最热点的话题智能家居 Smart Home。 从了解最基本的设计可能开始，为您的项目选择最合适的功能。之后会将和大家着重的聊一下这个智能家居的系统选用硬件支持还有电车充电桩的选择，以及在最新的电气法规下对施工的影响。在今天的直播中，您想了解什么样的问题，也欢迎您随时留言，我们会在最后留出大概10分钟的时间来回答大家的疑问。同样，今天公开课依然保留我们有奖问答的环节，本期的题目是 PDL 的 Iconic 产品有多少种颜色的选择？答案就在今天我们直播的过程中如果朋友们想要进行我们有奖抢答的环节的话，欢迎您去点击我们公开课详情页的2维码，然后来加入到我们的直播间。好的，那么现在我将开始分享我的屏幕，然后嘉宾也会开始今天的演讲。请给我1分钟的时间。Okay, can you guys see the webinar page now? The presentation slides?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So Jess, do you want to get started?
Yeah, sure. If you want to just flick to the next slide.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for having us. I think Lily's already done introductions, so I'll just be very brief. I'm the North Island Sales Manager for our Home and Distribution Division based in Auckland. We've got Dom, who's our Channel Marketing Leader for New Zealand based in Tauranga, and Rob here. Rob's our Home Solutions Consultant based in Auckland and basically an absolute guru on our offers and our customers. So looking forward to talking to you today. So on the agenda, I'll just give you a brief introduction to us as a company and what we're about. Dom will take us through electric home design. We're really wanting to focus this presentation on residential. You'll see shortly, but Schneider has a really big range of offers. So today we'll focus on residential specifically. And then Rob will tell us about some of our hero offers that we've got. We've got the Iconic range of wiring devices, Wiser, which is a new smart home solution that we have in the market, a bit around safety and protection, and electric vehicle charging, which is a really hot topic for our customers at the moment.
Sorry, before you guys keep going, can I please just ask you to slow down a little bit, because this audience, their first language may not be English.
No worries, apologies.
No, it's okay. Yeah, but you speed up a little bit, like just in general when you are presenting. But anyway, keep going. Thank you.
Thanks. So a little bit about Schneider Electric. We are a French company and we provide energy and automation digital solutions for efficiency and sustainability. We do have a really, as I mentioned, we go from home, buildings, data centres, infrastructure and energy transmission. So a very, very broad range of products. We have a presence in over 100 countries, and in New Zealand we also have an additional brand, PDL, which covers our residential offers. PDL started in Christchurch and has been in the market for over 80 years. For us, I guess broadly, our philosophy is really grounded in research and development. We're here to bring quality and innovative solutions to our local markets, focused on the installer and their experience and the end user's needs. And we have excellent local service, hopefully. We have over 100 staff in New Zealand. We have salespeople all across the country. And we have local customer care and tech support here for our customers. So, Dom.
Thank you, Jess. I wanted to talk about some of the trends that we're seeing in the market. And one of the trends that I thought would be good to touch on today is what's happening in the renovation space. So if we look at the Statistics New Zealand data from the last year, we see that there was a 24% increase since 2020. So that equates to $2.4 billion in alterations and additions. The average renovation in New Zealand is $126,000. And we also see that there's around 46,000 new homes that are built each year in New Zealand. And there's also around 300,000 renovation projects and 133,000 repair and maintenance jobs. So the scope of the renovation and new build market in New Zealand is substantial. Some of the other trends that we're seeing is that a home is now more than just a home. Over the last couple of years, no doubt many of you with COVID have had to look at how you work from home and create home offices and even school, create school for home teaching from home. So what that's meaning is that our homes are needing to be much more flexible than they have before. And electrical can play a really strong role in helping to make that flexibility easy. But the other trends that we're seeing are that homeowners are willing to spend the time and money to get the right result that they need for their home to be set up now and for the future. So we're seeing with renovators and homeowners that they're so impassioned about their home and what they want it to do. Now, whether that's enabled through technology or design, they're really wanting to investigate and do a lot of work around finding the right solution and finding the selections that make a really clear and obvious and visible impact to their home and functionality. And again, electrical can play a really significant role in contributing to the functionality of your home and how seamless it is to live in, contribute towards your home's overall design, look and feel, and enhance some of your favorite features and functions of your home. We're also seeing a lot of other trends come through, as some have already touched on electric vehicles and electric vehicle charging. Rob's going to cover that in a bit more detail later on, and so will Paul. But there's been a massive upsurge in the demand for electric vehicles. And so one of the requirements that many people are looking at is, how do I charge that electric vehicle safely at home? But we're also seeing some other trends around future-proofing. So how do I prepare my home and how do I make sure that I'm doing my renovation or my new build right? So PDL as a brand, as just mentioned, has been here in New Zealand, was founded in Christchurch since 1937. We have a very strong relationship with the trade in New Zealand. We've been collaborating with them for a long time to produce products for the home that work for now, but also consider the future needs of our customers as well. They work for busy lifestyles and have options to help make your home environment better than you could imagine. So as an organization and as a brand, we want to help you and help electricians and builders and developers to be inspired by the electrical category. It's a category that hasn't had a lot of airtime in some of the typical home design publications, and we're wanting to change that. We want to show people what is possible with electrical and how it can help to enhance your life. So hopefully you'll start to see a lot more coming out from PDL over the next few months around this concept called electric home design, where we start to introduce all of the great things that electrical can do. So I was just going to say, so this is our TV ad. This is hot off the press, just launched last week. So this, again, it's just trying to start to show you what is doable with electrical. Thank you.
For the homebodies, for the jump out of bedders, the sleepy headers, for the busy beers, the hands-freers, for the design devotees, for the jokers, the soakers, the major power brokers, For that beautiful mess. Every moment you won't forget. For our lives from daybreak to sunset. For the invisible protectors, safety on cue. For whatever home means to you.
So hopefully that helps to give you a bit of scope in terms of the range of things we do in the home. So from smart homes to safety and protection in the switchboard, to light switches and sockets, what PDL has available is very substantial. And just to, I guess, support for those of you who haven't heard of PDL before, we conducted some research with Colmar Brunton a couple of years ago, and we talked to homeowners who'd recently been through a new build or renovation. And we were very proud to find out that PDL was ranked number one by these consumers who'd been through that process. We're a very high quality, trusted and safe brand in New Zealand, and very well known by the trade. So that's me. I will hand over to Rob.
Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for listening in and the opportunity to talk to you all today. So I have quite a few slides to go through, so we will give you a good introduction into what we have available through Schneider, talk about our PDL Iconic range, and, you know, to be honest, our most exciting product that we've recently introduced, which is our Wiser Smart Home solution. But what we see on the screen here is a bit of an example of some of the things that we bring into the residential sector. So it's things like electric vehicle charging. We'll talk more about that as we go through. Safety through switchboards and components, right through motion sensors, USB charging, a lot of convenience. Smart home, of course, is a massive market, right through to outdoor switches and sockets, and of course a lot of switchgear ranges. We do a vast selection of different switches and sockets that we can do for the residential homes. So I'd like to introduce first and foremost PDL Iconic. This by far is our most popular switchgear we have ever made. It's been available for a few years now, but we basically designed this back in 2016, and it has absolutely taken the market by storm. There's a lot of customizable features available in it, or it can be a very simple switch and socket. So, you know, the great thing about this product is that it's highly customizable. It can be as simple as you need it to be, or it can be as smart as you need it to be. Now, Iconic it took 3 years to develop, and it's won design awards both in New Zealand and Australia. So certainly been recognised as one of the best products out there. So basically, we changed everything that we could change in a product. Iconic has a very, very clever, what we call a grid and skin system. So the grid is the piece that screws to the wall with all your mechanisms in the back. The cover plate, or as we call it, the skin, is completely independent. So you can see, something's popped up on the screen there. You can see that it looks different than any other switchgear on the market, right through the way that the mechanisms clip in. There's a little locking bar that hold the mechanisms in place, so no tools required. It's packed full of innovation. So as well as a very stylish range of switches and sockets, there's a lot of what we call hero products available in the range as well too. So just a few of them on the screen there in front of you. We do a vast range of USB charging, very, very popular addition to any project. And that unit you see there is a triple USB charger with a little shelf to pop your device on, which is a fantastic addition. The item in the middle there is what we call a Nightwalk skin. So this will literally clip straight over the front of a standard double Iconic socket, and it provides a single power point, and it's got a little night light that shines on the ground when you walk past it. So excellent for hallways, excellent for the kids' rooms. And last but not least on that page, pictograms to identify what the switches do. it's a strange thing that people don't tend to remember what their switches do in their homes. Even if you've lived in there for 5 years, people still turn all the switches on and sort of hope for the best. But we have the ability to mark the switches to what their function is, and instead of using words, we're using little images. So again, it's multilingual. It doesn't have to be English. It's a real easy way of doing it. So one of the most innovative things that we do with PDL Iconic is the ability to change the skin, not only just to change the color of the product, but to completely change the design. So we have 9 different skins in total. There are plastic skins in the standard white, black, we've got a light grey, and we've got a dark grey, called grey and anthracite they're called. We do some aluminium skins, so a much, much higher spec look. And we also do some skins, the ones at the bottom there with a little wood surround, so quite a nice selection. So that's just a few more pictures of the Iconic style. So this is an upgraded skin that you can clip on the front of the Iconic product. These are a sandblasted aluminium. And we do 3 colours in this one. So silver shadow, the dark grey, really, really popular. There's such a lot of demand at the moment for those darker colours. People love that contrast between the lighter walls and the darker switchgear, especially where you've got other sort of darker elements like black taps and sinks and joinery and all your carpet and furnishings and everything. That really, really works. The one in the centre is called Crown. Bit of a champagne color, and that works really beautifully with all your brown tones and your beige tones. And the one at the end, Silver, works beautifully with all your grey tones, but also a really popular upgrade as well too. So they simply clip directly onto the front of the Iconic platform, so it's just a skin change, so we make it really, really easy to do. And this is the third one that we do, which is called Iconic Essence. So this will bring some soft curves into the design. It has a real timber surround, a little bit difficult to see in those photos, I appreciate, but that edge is actually made of birch. So it's bringing natural elements into the home. Soft curves and 2 different color options available there. The Arctic White, which is white with a natural wood surround, and Ash Grey has also got the wood surround, but we've given that a black stain, which really, really works with that grey colour. And of course, Iconic Outdoor. This is brand new for us. We've only had this available for a matter of a few weeks. But outdoor sockets and switches, they haven't changed for many years, so they were really in need of a nice upgrade. So we have now introduced the new Iconic Outdoor range. This offers a range of switches, single sockets, double sockets. We do standard matte white, and we do also a matte black, which we've had a lot of demand for. And another thing that we do in the outdoor range is we do a connected socket. So that can actually connect through our Wiser Smart Home system, which we'll get into shortly. But there is actually a smart option available now in the outdoor sockets, which really hasn't ever been done before. So again, a lot of innovation in these products. That's just a great example of where the black can really work. So you could imagine if that was a white socket, it just would look hideous. So black socket on that timber surround with that beautiful grey edge to complement it. So it's a lovely look. So as well as residential products, we also do some commercial products as well too. So I know we're not really talking about commercial here, but these kind of go hand in hand. PDL Iconic is our residential offer, and we do, as we've already talked about, the switches and sockets for the residential sector. We also have a commercial version as well too, which we call PDL Pro Series. So that shares all the attributes of the Iconic product in the sense of the ability to change all the mechanisms, USB charging, push button dimming, all those good things, except it's designed for the commercial sector with dedicated labeling, lock-on cover plates, and a very, very high impact resistance. So if anybody on the call is doing commercial projects as well as residential, PDL Pro series is well worth looking at. Right, and now I would like to introduce you to our new smart home solution, which is called PDL Wiser. So this is a little bit of a slide on what the New Zealand public thinks about smart home control. There's a lot of demand out there. We've seen it ourselves. You know, people are talking about it. They're ringing us about it. They're getting on the website and learning about it. So it's a massive market, and it's only going to get bigger, as you would imagine. So just to summarize that slide, homeowners want to see smart home in action. Before they invest, they want to see it working, they want to play with it, they want to experience it. So that is where you can aim people towards showrooms. Obviously, we've got websites and interactive content which they can actually experience the smart home working, but big demand in that area. They want a professional to help them set it up, which is where the electricians come into it. So we have a training program where you can become a improved installer for Wiser. So you can easily help your clients to not only install this in their homes, but to help them set it up, help them get familiar with it, which is really important too. Next page, thank you. Sorry, just going to flick over my notes here. So, I mean, a lot of people have got different reasons for wanting smart home controls in their homes. You know, today's homes have a lot of multifunctional spaces. So, you know, your lounge also doubles as your movie theatre. Your bedroom, maybe your bedroom one day, and it could be the office the next. So, you know, you've got to cater for these changes, and we're spending a lot more time in our homes than we ever had before. A lot of people are working from home more than ever, and it's got to be right for what you use it for. Now, personalization in the sense that you can install what you want when you want. So one of the great things about Wiser is it is easily retrofittable. You can install it as you need to. Very easy